It's nice to have a good little, some incense and a little vibe in the studio. You know? Make it smell nice. Ooh, got phone calls coming in. We'll call that the incense cam. That's the incense cam. We made a Mr. Han vinyl a long time ago. I will use that. It does have Hybrid Theory logos on it, like Hybrid Theory the band. So this was Anna's costume. It was a this was the actual shirt and jacket from the video, and you can see right here is the back of her head. This is a cutout face of my face. Okay, so I gotta look at our Twitch redemptions here. That's Hatsune Miku. Okay, so that's who's singing right now. Dude. Oh my God. Oh boy, our boy Dave Greco is just, in case for those who, I mean, Jesus. Dave's got moves. I'm not gonna turn the volume. Wow, look at this guy. He did the spin. Oh man, that guy. He's a funny dude. Oh, Elmo. What does Elmo sound like?
I can do Elmo. Elmo's no problem. Listen, Dorothy. We got Elmo all day. No problem.
What's Elmo's laugh like?
Elmo loves to make sick beats all day. Isn't that right, Dorothy?
Oh, it's kind of like Stitch, huh?
Stitch.
Stitch is lower, though.
Stitch makes fat beats. Fat beats. That's precious. The precious loves the fat beats. Precious needs to make fat beats.
It's almost like I've mic'd up the chair. I'm going to do an interview with the chair. Chair, have you missed me?
Well, yes, Mike, I did. Can you come back in here? You're the man, Steve.
You're very funny, Henry. You're very funny. You guys haven't seen, some of you know what that is. Big Mouth? You see Big Mouth?
You're the man, Steve.
All right. In this room, I got to use like a little handheld mic. This mic is funny. I found this mic in my storage stuff, and look what's on it. So this must have been a stage mic from like 20 years ago, or like 18 years ago. Because there's no way, no other reason we would have put stickers on it like this. I don't even know where we got these stickers. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Tell them what's up.
Well, okay, first of all, I've got the mask. Can you guys even see the mask? Anyway, that's
She looks like, you just look like a ninja.
I am a ninja.
The other day I did Dumbledore for the kids, and they told me to stop it. I told them, Harry, it's time for you to go to sleep. And they were like, no, stop that voice.
The precious. They love the precious.
Yes, that's good too.
They also love it when I get right up on the mic and talk very quietly. They love the ASMR. No! Stop it! No! They love it.
Since you call them wombats, I don't know why.
I don't know why.
But
I don't know why. Well, I know why, because I made that one friggin' joke the one time, and you guys latched onto that and said, we are wombats. And I'm like, I don't know, is that really the thing? And they're like, yes.
Did you tell them that a wombat bit my foot once?
Did you guys know that a wombat bit Anna?
We had the most incredible experience. We were down in Australia, and Steve Irwin gave us a,
Crocodile hunter.
Yeah, he gave us a personal tour of his really amazing facility that he has down there. And they were bringing us into the enclosures that they could bring us into. Obviously, we weren't going in with like the crocodiles. But they took us into the wombat area, and one of the wombats walked right over and just on my foot.
Chomped on her foot.
And then the woman picked the wombat up like, have you ever seen when like a big dog is being kind of like aggressive?
You know I have.
You have, because we saw somebody at that boxer rescue that one time.
Just grab the dog around the legs.
Like this, and then the animal's like, hee. And so she did that with the wombat. Like,
yeah, it lets them know. I mean, it lets them know that, that you're the boss.
So the zero stuff that
Back in my day, we walked uphill both ways to school.
in the snow.
In the snow.
So for zero, it's probably only the flyers that I have and the cassette tape.
Yeah.
The cassette tape.
Cassettes. We put them out on cassettes.
Maybe it's sticker. Did you guys make zero stickers, or were those all hybrid theory?
I don't think we could afford stick. I didn't think we were serious enough to have stickers.
I don't know. I feel like you were printing them off like on your printer.
Actually,
you were, because somewhere there is a box of like strips of paper that have like zero on it that were printed onto like sticky things. that you would
for
cut
the
out
cassette
and then...
for the cassette covers, I'd print them and cut them myself. But when it came to show flyers, we had to print a lot of them.
Yeah.
And it was so funny. There was a guy. I went to. You guys won't know who this is. I barely knew who this was at the time, but I went to Kinko's Copies at the time.
Does Kinko's even exist
I don't
anymore?
think it does. And I went there to make copies of our flyers for one of our earliest shows. It was me and Mark went in, and the guy behind the counter was like tattooed up to here, and he had a shaved head. And we brought our thing over, and we were like, we need to make 300 copies or 400 copies of this or whatever. We were like, what's the rates for how many copies should we get? And he's like, is this your band? And we were kind of like, yeah. And he's like, oh man, don't worry about that. Like, I got you. We'll just make the copies. I won't even charge you. I'm like, really? And he's like, yeah, I'm in a band. I'm like, that's so cool. What's your band called? He said, Strife. Strife is a legendary straight edge band at the time. Dude was so cool, and I always tell a story. He knows. By the way, he knows the story. We've talked since. I think not in person. We haven't talked in person, but he knows the story. Super cool.